Okay, so this is not gonna be the video you guys want to hear. There's no flashy animations. There's no crazy hyping up with music building up, filling you guys up with hope. If you've been struggling to figure out why it seems that you can't make money using AI, despite all the videos online talking about how amazing AI is, this video is going to be for you. And I don't have any kind of course to sell you. And if you're wondering who I am, my name is Jeet. I run a custom AI solutions company for a year or so. We work with hospitals, semiconductor companies, marketing companies, and we build chatbots, voice bots, even with open source LLMs. Some of the stuff that you don't really even hear people say online, but secretly, that is where a lot of these companies make their actual money. I've done it all. And candidly, I'm making this video because if I was a new entrepreneur and I'm trying to make my first dollar online and I'm trying to use AI and it's not working, I would probably feel bad about myself and think like there's something wrong with me, or I'm not trying hard enough, or XYZ. But that's not really the case, and let me just show you in the whiteboard why that is. Okay, so the very first thing I need you to do is go to your favorite AI course creator, YouTuber, Twitter guru, whoever it is, and look at what they're saying you should do, what they recommend you need to do to make your first dollar in AI versus what they're actually selling. Because if those two things are different, you must be skeptical. And I literally mean go on their website, go to their landing page, look at the services they're offering, and see if that matches what they recommend that you guys should do. Because if it doesn't, right, I'm not saying that it's always the case. Maybe, there's levels to it and they're a couple levels ahead, but you need to do this due diligence. I know this is not fun, but you need to realize in business, it is always your fault. If you decided to take someone's advice without properly vetting them and you spend the next, 3, 4, 6 months trying to listen to them and it's not working, that is your fault. That is not their fault. You decided to listen to someone without properly vetting them. That is on you, and you just wasted 6 months for no reason. So properly vet these people out and see if they're actually they actually know what they're talking about. You need to realize it's very easy to appease the regular person and have someone tell you what you want to hear versus what you need to hear. That's kind of why I'm making this video, right? It's easy to say that if you just learn this one quick tool, it takes 5 minutes, you can start making money right away. There's more nuance to it, right? Like if you're the first in the industry and no one knows how to use a tool and they started using that tool back then, maybe they did make a lot of money with it back then, but now it doesn't make any sense. You need to think through this. This is the critical thinking part that takes a lot of work, but ultimately it's going to save you time. It's going to save you the 6 months of banging your head trying to figure out why it's not working. The second thing you need to realize is that AI follows the regular laws of business. I know everyone online talks about how amazing this is and tries to give you guys FOMO about how this is it. You've got a year, and they said that last year as well. When you're going to miss the opportunity, they're probably going to keep saying that. And whatever, right? Like marketing is marketing, however you want to put that. But it's not like AI is going to break the laws of business, and if you tell a business owner, I'm going to use AI, they're going to buy. Fundamentally, as a service-based business, if you're going to provide the service of implementing AI into any kind of business, it's the same as any service-based business, right? Like a business only cares about how you can help them make more money or save time. And let me give you an example, right? Like chatbots. They were all the rage, I don't know, like a year or two back. You need to realize nothing about chatbots actually appeases the business owner. What they actually care about is having a real person sit there, 8 hours a day, maybe if it's outsourced, 24 hours a day, and just sit there and get paid, let's say like $10 an hour. And, they don't like this overhead. They don't want to spend, $500, $1,000 per month on an actual employee just to answer basic questions. They would rather just have a chatbot that does it for them 24/7 without having to worry about managing an employee, without having to worry about insurance, or really any of that headache, right? It's just a simple computer that's just going to listen to, it's going to be right 100% of the time, and they don't have to worry about it, right? So in that case, you're actually saving a business money and time, right? Like instead of having an employee, instead of paying someone $1,000, your chatbot might just cost $300. So you've saved them $700. And that is the value that you're providing as an AI service company. Same idea with increasing revenue. I know YouTube automation has kind of blown up. But again, nobody cares about the fact that you use like a video to text model to make a video. What they care about is the fact that they don't have to spend time, like me right now. They don't have to actually, sit there in front of a screen and just talk at you. They can just have a computer do it for you. And, they just have to sit back and, let you guys do your work. And then because of that, more people will see their brand. More people will see that their business exists, which means more customers come in, which means more revenue. Right? There's still a clear ROI. And so the bigger point I'm trying to make here is that learning, 1, 2, 3, like all these tools that you see online, like the best AI tools for 2025 or whatever year you're watching this, nobody cares about that. What you need to figure out is how will any of these tools help a business make more money or save time or save money, right? Because if you can't answer that question, you can learn this tool all you want. But it's not going to get you anywhere. Like no one's going to buy it if you can't make the argument for either of these two. So you don't see this online. Nobody likes to talk about this, but this is the business part, right? Like, I hope you're seeing nothing about the core business fundamentals has changed just because you're using the word AI. And the final point I'm going to make, and this one's going to sting, but someone has to say it, is that a lot of the money that I see in AI specifically, if we're talking about, custom LLMs, open source LLMs, whatever that is, has been made in the software engineering part, and what I mean by that is custom code, right? Like, realize a lot of, the problems that can be solved using AI, it's very custom to a specific business. And using no-code tools like, Zapier, Make, or Bubble, I mean, maybe they get part of the job done, but those bigger deals like, $20,000, $40,000, 100, maybe even $200,000, they're never done using no-code stuff, right? Like, the whole point of an AI is almost to replace an employee. And so there's always intricacies in there. There's like, you need to like manually integrate with an existing platform. There might not be a module in Zapier for that. You might have to like do something that these no code tools can't do with, like custom code. And I mean, I don't want to dive too deep into this, but again, like a lot of the big money that I've seen has been made with some kind of custom code. I'm not saying that you can't make money using no code. It's definitely possible. I used to do it for a little bit, but most of the bigger projects that I had, it was all custom code because that's just kind of what businesses expect these days, right? Like, no one's going to take you seriously if you're just going to come out there and just build some no-code tool out for the bigger project. But the main idea here is just to think critically, like think twice, because there's a lot of people online that just make money off, using your hopes, dreams, desires, and, belief that you're going to make it and try to sell you some false stuff or give you that false hope and make you feel like you're making progress, but actually getting you nowhere. So hopefully you guys found this video useful. Comment if you guys have any questions for me. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thanks for watching. Bye.